This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or for more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
We have had some really incredible stories of incredible Kansas women over the past month while we talk about Women's History Month. And Michelle has brought you some really interesting stories. And we have another one today. She is one of my personal favorites, and that is Chief Lucy. And Chief Lucy was the first woman to be the official leader of the Kaw Nation. And our friend Pauline Sharpe is her granddaughter and often performs as Chief Lucy. So let's take a look at the life of this really remarkable woman.
Lucy Tayiah Eads was my grandmother. She was born in a teepee on the banks of Little Beaver Creek in Indian Territory in 1888. When she was just a little girl, her parents died. Washunga was chief of the tribe, and he took her and her little brother in and raised them. This was Indian custom back then. When she was just 13, she was sent to Haskell Indian School for an education and trained as a nurse. In the 1920s, she returned to Oklahoma. The Kaw Reservation was right next to the Osage Reservation, and the Osage people were being murdered for their oil head rights. Even though the Kaw didn't have head rights, they still needed a leader to help them with business and to deal with the government. In 1922, they elected her chief of the tribe, the first woman chief. She was 34 years old, the mother of 7 children, and owned 800 acres of land. But she had the skills they needed. She was educated, spoke excellent English, was a business owner, and an heir of Washunga. When I retired, I decided to learn how to do first-person historical performance. I had seen Joyce Thayer do Calamity Jane and told her the story of my grandmother. Joyce and my husband convinced me that I needed to tell this story. I had taken a class at Wichita State University from an Osage elder on Native American spirituality. At the end of the class, he asked his students how many knew who the state of Kansas was named after. And not one of those students knew that the state of Kansas is named after the Kaw or Kansa people. So I decided to tell my grandmother's story and the story of the Kaw people through her character.
It has been great sharing our Wednesday morning with you, and so thrilled that Michelle could be with us live and in person today.
It's so good to be in Kansas, my adopted home state.
So you have a great week, and remember to see us back here next Wednesday morning. And in the meantime, we'll see you somewhere around Kansas.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.
Ag Promo Source is a unique group of marketing specialists with one mission: help your ag business grow. Each affiliate has their own area of expertise, and they work together to bring you advice, products, and services. To get started, visit agpromosource.com. Ag Promo Source. Together we grow.
Okay, looks like it's time for our tour. Welcome to the Fort Wallace Museum. Here at the museum, you're going to find some really interesting stuff, like our replica stagecoach from the Butterfield Overland Dispatch. We've got facades from the fort buildings. We've got an 1870s flag. There's a plesiosaur that was discovered locally. We've got the Ray pump organ collection. We're a little bitty place with a great big story, and we'd love to have you.
In 1821, a trade route was opened from Missouri in the United States across prairies and mountains to Mexico. In 2021, we will mark 200 years of epic conflicts and grand adventures, larger-than-life personalities, and sweeping landscapes. Join us on an historic journey. The Santa Fe Trail lives on.
Find us on social media or santafetrail.org.
Watch Ag AM in Kansas online at agamandkansas.com.